And jury has convicted a Toronto man for murder in relation to the killing of a young woman from Essex. Michelle Maluske has been following this entire trial for us. Michelle, you actually had the opportunity to speak with the family.
Yeah, I absolutely did. And this is a story we've been covering closely for the last week and, in fact, the last 5 years. A diligent jury spent hours poring over weeks of testimony to deliver a verdict on the weekend, just in time to mark the 5th anniversary of the murder.
It's definitely a bittersweet time in our lives.
5 years ago today, 20-year-old Juliana Panunzio of Essex was brutally murdered. She was at a birthday party at this short-term rental in Fort Erie with her friend, 18-year-old Christine Crooks.
She didn't think about herself. She did what was right. She said she was going to call 911, and for that, she was gunned down. She was murdered because she had principles.
27-year-old Christopher Lucas of Toronto was on trial for 11 weeks.
The hardest thing to hear was the fact is something we didn't hear, which was the truth of what happened and how it happened.
The jury of 6 women and 6 men spent 2 full days deliberating. The verdict was in Saturday afternoon.
That last hour was excruciating. Trying to stay upbeat, we're hoping for the best, but trying to prepare ourselves for the worst.
Guilty, the jury foreperson said, on both counts.
I was so happy that he was going to be held accountable. No more lies. We didn't have to listen to any more lies. The jury saw through all of that misdirection.
The minimum sentence for second-degree murder is 10 years in prison, but 9 of the jurors recommended Lucas be forced to serve 25 years in prison before applying for parole. Both moms will be drafting victim impact statements for the court for the upcoming sentencing hearing in Welland. They say moving forward in their grief journey is made easier by the convictions.
We felt like we had been holding our breath for 5 years, and we don't have to hold our breath anymore. We don't have her back, but we don't have to hold our breath anymore waiting for the answer. We know the answer, and the rest of the world knows the answer too.
The judge on this trial denied our request to watch the entire proceedings on Zoom, but the link was opened for Saturday's verdict. When the court emptied, it was touching to see lawyers and police hug and then Stephanie go and celebrate with the Panunzio families.
Yeah, without a doubt, emotional. And we do have more on this later on in the show.
Yeah, we absolutely do. Both of the moms that I talked to today, every time I've interviewed them over the years, they've had nothing but very positive things to say about Niagara Police and the detectives and the Crown attorneys on the case. And so they kind of have a message that they, to share with those people who really took Juliana's story and really didn't just treat her like another file. They really were very dedicated, and the family appreciates that. So that's coming up and happening now.
Okay, touching. Thank you. Michelle Maluske with our top story tonight.
You're welcome.